Hello everybody, Nitsu here and welcome back to My Hero Academia Season 5 reaction series here on the channel. Today we are here for episodes 13 to 15. We wrapped up the whole 1A versus 1B segment arc last time, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was awesome. Getting to see all the characters, all the twerks, all the fighting. But now we're on to something different. I don't know what it's gonna be, but last episode we finished off with Bakugo and Todoroki getting their provisional hero license and beating up some carbonation water guy. And there was this other hero, something slide, I already forgot. I recorded that yesterday and I already forgot what it was. I'm not sure what's happening now. I was testing my audio to see if everything was fine, and I just saw this very dramatic 9 days ago, so... I'm guessing we're going to move into the more serious part of this season. I don't know what is waiting for me for these next few episodes. We are getting a new OP and new ED today, which is very exciting. We do have the first opening one and ending one of this season still for this episode 13. So I am gonna shut up for those that I did last time, but I wasn't sure if there was going to be a new opening ending for this episode already, but it's for next episode. So I will still shut up for this episode, and then next, for episode 14, we get the new opening, which I'm so excited for, because it's Man with a Mission. And... I don't know, we're gonna have to see. They really didn't give us anything to go off of at the end of episode 12 for like hints for this next arc. I'm gonna go into this with essentially no expectations, because I don't know what's happening. And because of that, I also really can't talk about that much. So I think we're just gonna jump into it. I'm gonna pull up this screen right here, the reaction. There's my face. The reaction is gonna be in the description down below, so you can go down there and you can click on one of the two links provided, and you will be taken to a redirect where you can watch the full uncut reaction. And then once the reaction is over, you can come back here for the discussion portion on YouTube. And yeah, I guess let's get started. I'm excited. My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode number 13, and 3, 2, 1, let's go. So that was My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 13. Okay, alright, so we had the beginning of the episode, we had the middle part of the episode, and then we had the end of the episode, and then we had everything else, right? So that's how it works. But like, we had the beginning of the episode. Let's just go from beginning to end. Okay, beginning of the episode. What the fuck was that? I think that was Shigaraki, but he had white hair and he was bleeding all over, and everything around him was fucking starting to die, which made sense as this twerk. But it just all started crumbling down. I don't know what happened. I don't know when we're gonna get the flashback to what happened there, but something went down. And that wasn't good. Then let's just, I mean, the interview stuff was funny, but let's talk about like a bit more of the serious stuff in the middle of the episode with the whole teacher thing. We really haven't brought up the trader in a long time. And I also really haven't thought about it in a long time. I guess it's still a plot point that exists, we just don't bring it up that much. Probably gonna get back to it eventually. Still not convinced that it's a student or a teacher. I'm gonna probably be sad either way, unless it's like, I don't know, someone like Ectoplasm or Snipe or Hound Dog or someone I really don't care about. I don't know. Then we had wholesome Christmas time, which was very cute, and I enjoyed a lot of it. I enjoyed all of it. It was adorable. Eri is adorable, and all the students doing their thing was very cute. Uraraka gave Deku gave Uraraka some mochi, just like that's what she said her favorite food is Japanese food, and then she gave him this little like All Might thingy, and that was very cute. And then we had the end of the episode, and okay, so that's the next arc. Hero Work Studies continue, but we're going to Endeavor. Todoroki, Deku, and maybe even Bakugo working under Endeavor. This is gonna be a interesting few episodes. I don't know if this is the rest of the season, this arc, but I'm I'm actually really excited about this. Not only because it's Bakugo and also Todoroki arc, but also because Endeavor arc, and Endeavor has been really growing on me since the end of last season. Essentially, since the Remedio Taurus arc, he's been growing on me. So even more character development for him, even more scenes with him fighting potentially. We might even get more info on the whole Toya incident, which is still very interesting, and there's still the whole Dabi thing. I know the Dabi's Todoroki theory has been out there since forever. And I was never really super on board with it. I was like, that could happen. I guess I wouldn't be mad if it did. But now with this whole info about Toya and like, it's all of the weird foreshadowing bits we got about him, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it's definitely up in the air. If that's what this next arc is, I'm very excited. I also wouldn't mind to see the other students' work studies. That would be obviously cooler than seeing Uraraka and Tsuyu with, and Hado obviously as well with Ryuchu. Maybe Toriyama's gonna. Actually, I don't know if Toriyama's gonna go back to Fox. Because Fox is currently, with the whole League of Villains thing. Not sure. I also did enjoy the little scene of Best Genus, and I do wonder if that means we're finally getting Bakugo's hero name soon. Because he needs one. Come on, it's not that hard to put like. There's so many like puns and jokes and cool names you can come up with, like if it's like explosion or nitroglycerin or something like that. Like there's so many things with like explosion or blast or something like nitroglycerin or something like that to come up with. It cannot be that hard, Bakugo. Come on, you can think of a cool hero name with that. So I do wonder if we're gonna maybe get that soon, because I'm still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. I mean, Teen Explosion Murder is already perfect, right? And you can't beat perfection, but I just want an official name, because everyone else has one that's on their license. And I mean, Bakugo should have one right now, because it has to be on his license. He has to have his hero name on the license, right? So I'm assuming he has one. We just don't know it yet. We're probably gonna learn. Maybe even this arc. Who knows? Yeah. If that's what's happening, I'm excited. But I'm also very excited because we're gonna do a new opening and ending now. So I'm gonna jump into the next episode, and we're gonna check out this new opening, new ending, and also new arc. I'm very excited. Good episode. Let's see what's happening next. Of course, reaction is once again in the description down below. And we're gonna jump into it. My Hero Academia Season 5 episode number 14. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So that was My Hero Academia Season 5 episode number 14. Okay, there is a lot to go over in this episode, but I'm gonna go over the important parts. First things first. So that's the Liberation Front. And they apparently number over 100,000 people. Some of them are even pro-heroes. And they are the enemy, huh? In 4 months, shit is gonna go down. This to me sounds like a war arc. And I did not think that we would get a war arc in My Hero Academia, at least not this. I don't want to say this early because I don't know how long the story is. I'm pretty sure at this point we're like something like 200 chapters in. I think around. I think actually, have we already crossed the 100 episode mark? I think we might have. We might be very close to it. I'm not sure. But were we around the 100 episode mark? So that's interesting. I have no idea if there's actually any plans. I don't know how long the manga's gonna keep going on. I don't even know. I think is it in the 300s of chapters? I think it might be. I'm not sure. I do not keep up with manga news because I don't want to spoil myself. But if that's actually happening, that's probably going to be in like the next 2-3 arcs. I don't think I mean, we have this Endeavor study art here now, and then it depends on how long this art's going to take. I don't know how long these word studies are going to be, but I mean, it's Christmas, so in 4 months, that's ironically April. That's around the time that UA, at least Class 1A, would become Class 2A, because in April is when the new school year starts in Japan. I know that from the Persona series, believe it or not. It's too hard to predict anything right now, but the whole thing of the Liberation Front and Hawks and everything is very interesting, and like even the EDs, it has sort of a, I mean it's kind of uplifting, but it also has like a weird undertone to it that I kind of can't explain. Hawks' character is very interesting to me right now. Hmm. Hmm. Very interesting first episode of the arc. And I'm interested to see what it's gonna do next. So I am gonna pull up the next episode. Last episode of this reaction set. And we're gonna see what's going on there. I'm also gonna watch the OP. Obviously, and I'm also probably gonna pause a bit and let there's some scenes where I kind of want to analyze a little bit. So, with that being said, let's jump into the next episode. Reaction is once again going to be in the description down below. My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode number 15. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode number 15. Okay. Alright, Endeavor. I really don't have that much else to say about this episode in particular. I did enjoy it a lot. It was pretty motivational, at least a lot of the Endeavor, at least especially at the end, all the the Endeavor thing. Learning how to be heroes, obviously, is what this show is all about. But actually getting to see, this whole, I mean, we've seen this part of hero work before, but like really getting to know Endeavor in this way is very interesting, and it's something I've kind of been interested in ever since I got him introduced as a character. Because he was always very interesting to me, even though he was always a jackass. And he still kind of is to some regard, but he's definitely, bettering himself, which I do appreciate. And like I said, I enjoy all this character development. I think Horikoshi does a great job at writing his characters. And a prime example for that right now is Hawks. Just I don't know. I did not figure this man out. Obviously, he's doing the right thing, but like he's playing them. It feels like. I mean, I can obviously tell that he's on the good side, but I still can't quite tell that he's on the good side. It's so weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a me thing. Obviously, he's telling Endeavor straight up, yeah, that these guys are gonna do some shit. I'm gathering this information for all of you. I'm a good guy. But that's just the way he behaves. Even if it's all supposed to be, oh, I'm being watched and everything, it's still it's really weird to me. But it's super interesting, and I think he's a really good character. And I'm really enjoying Hawks so far. And I want to see, because we're dropping hints at Hawks backstory. Obviously, Hawks said previous times that he always looked up kind of to Endeavor, but when he was a kid. We see that in the ED as well when he has the little Endeavor plush, but also in ED7, I believe it is, Shout Baby. There's that on the last shot when all the pictures go down. It's a shot of there's the Todoroki family, right? There's one image on the bottom left that's just burnt off, which that's interesting. And then there's an image of Hawks of all people with like some men in suits, and he has a blindfold on, and he's like shooting his fierce wings. He's training his twerk, which. Very interesting. I don't know where that's an elite for his backstory wise. We have this whole thing with the Liberation Army. Many pieces are moving right now, and I'm very interested to see where this is gonna go. Yeah, and I really can't say much else. I was not expecting the lead of villains to just be right in there with the Liberation Army right now. I feel like that might have something to do with what happened with the flashback, but like obviously. The whole thing with, what was it, Daitai City with I think that was Shigaraki. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was at the beginning of episode 13. That was still kind of wild. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up this reaction here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next reaction will be episodes 16 to 18. And I'm pretty sure the next one, 19 to 21, is also going to be a 3-set. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is. And after that, I'm going to be doing weekly for like the last 3. I don't know if the season is 24, 25 episodes. For the last 3, 4 episodes of the season, I will be doing them weekly, hopefully. Yeah, and then we're gonna go back to the waiting game until season 6 is happening. Which sounds wild to say season 6, right? But that's what's going on. Alright. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this reaction, you can obviously subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my content. I very much appreciate it, and if you actually enjoyed the video, you can also give it a like. Comment down below if you want me to react to anything, or if you have any criticism, constructive criticism for me, if there's anything I should change. Or if you just want to talk about the show with me, I would highly appreciate it, because I do love talking to you guys. No spoilers. Yeah. That's really all I'm gonna have to say. And I'm gonna peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time I sign out. Goodbye, everyone.